Hi! Oh my god, I'm so nervous. This is my first YouTube video ever. Today, we are going to do a makeup inventory. I just thought this would be a good video to start off my YouTube, just to show you all what I've got in my collection. Basically just show you my entire makeup collection because there is a lot to it. This is what I want this channel to be, like a little diary entry for myself, but then also anyone that wants to watch me. I want to just show people what I'm passionate about, which is makeup, just beauty stuff in general. I enjoy skincare, fragrances, body care, all that stuff. So I'll be posting that on here, hauls, just everything. I'm a blabbermouth, so I hope you are ready for that. I just like chatting and TikTok is mainly short form content, so I wanted like a place to just be random and just say what's on my mind. So yeah, I hope you will like this video. Give it a like, a thumbs up, comment, and hopefully you can subscribe and we can be besties. Let's get started with counting my collection. Ooh, exciting. I'm also on TikTok. I only started in March. I'll leave everything down below. Look at my makeup drawers. I can't even open it barely. That's the first drawer. Now this one's even worse. Oh my god. I can't open it. I got it open. There's stuff stacked as well. Ooh, I am so overwhelmed. This is my entire makeup collection on the floor, guys. After seeing it like this, I am so overwhelmed. I had to see it for myself just to see how much I actually had, and the fact it covers half of my literal bedroom floor is mortifying. I did in fact get some of this from my makeup kit that I decided I no longer was going to pursue, so that's why I do have quite a bit more than I actually did have. It is a lot of makeup and I'm gonna count everything so I can get the inventory correct. I'm gonna make some goals of what I would like it to be eventually. I don't know when, but at some point, because the two drawers it used to fit comfortably in now doesn't fit very comfortable. So yeah, let's get to counting. I've bought this with all my own money, by the way. I've not received any of this. It's all my own money, so it is very excessive, I know. And I do just like enjoy makeup and use it for fun, but I can agree that it has got out of hand. We are about to get started with this makeup inventory. Get ready, buckle up, grab a coffee, grab whatever you drink, a water, whatever. So I'm gonna scoot aside because I've took photos. So, I'm gonna have something here. I currently have 3 eyelash glues. I just have 2 separate ones. One from the kit, I decluttered some of it, and then one that I just had in general. And then like a mini from the half lash kit. I'm hoping to get that down to 1. Don't need any more than 1 at all times. I have 72 pairs of false eyelashes. Oh, when I counted all that, I was a bit freaked out. There's 1 pair left from the Ekinsu half lashes, which I really like. I would rebuy them, you get 3 pairs. I have a pair of Coco Cosmetics lashes. I've never tried anything from that brand, but my mum gave me them. And then there's a pair left from the P. Louise lash trio that I got in an advent. I've already used 2 of them pairs. So most of my lashes in my collection are full lashes or half lashes from the brand Bami Lash. I got these off TikTok Shop because most of these were actually for my kit, so I actually wouldn't have that many pairs actually. I feel like I would have like under 20 pairs, maybe like 10 pairs at most if it was just my actual collection. But I've gained all these lashes from my kit. There's like 4 half lash packs with certain amounts in. I don't know how I feel about them. This is why I say I might be decluttering soon. Like, I need to try them all out. And if they're not for me, I might just get rid of them. And then The full lashes, there's like different styles depending on the colour. Also I forgot, there's peaches and cream ones as well. I've tried a few of them and I do like them. So I feel like ideally, I feel like I wouldn't need any more than like, at a time, like 5 to 10 pairs. 72, we need to get that down, mama. ASAP. A bit parched, so I've got my water. I've got my windows open. If there's any noises, sorry. Next, I'm going to talk about the gem packs that I earn. That's what I've sort of like called this category. It's just like face gems, face studs, whatever. I have 7. I think this is okay. I do like trying like these in different looks. Like I didn't have any for a while until I got all these. But realistically, I feel like 7, a tiny bit excessive. I don't feel like I would need like any more than 3 to 5 packs. I feel like the piercing ones are cute. I feel like some like a variety of gems would be cool and like weird cool shapes. That's why I'm like 3 to 5 at most, but 7, I can definitely get that down. They're mostly from Half Magic, which I love that brand, so I feel like I'd just buy them from there, especially the piercings. I did a look and it was stunning with them. Then the rest are just like, I think they're from like Temu/Shein. The rest of them are from, and they're okay. I've got 7, I would like to get down to like 3 or 5 packs at most, and I'd be happy. So mascaras, I have 9 currently. I like a mascara primer, a regular mascara, and then waterproof. I just like all 3 of them. I currently have 1 priming one, 7 normal mascaras, and 1 waterproof. I have the Morphe mascara primer at the minute. I'm unsure how I feel about it. I feel like it's a bit clumpy. As a primer, I feel like I want like a black/dark grey primer just to make the lashes better, because I noticed with a white or blue or any other coloured mascara primer, when I'm doing it, it's hard to like go in with your next mascara and then not get, one, don't get transfer into the mascara bottle, but 2, it's hard to like get the colour from like white to blue to change to black. Then the e.l.f. waterproof, I think I need to throw that and get a new one. Not of that one, but just a regular new waterproof mascara because it's dried out now. But I did like it when I had it. It has like an hourglass wand. Currently I have the Charlotte Tilbury one and the Benefit Bad Gal Bang open. I either got all these mascaras, free gift with order. I think I bought 1 L'Oreal Telescopic, and then I've got them in advent calendars. So I feel like my favourite mascara I've ever tried is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I currently have that. I got that with a free gift with order, so I'm very excited to open that. But yeah, with mascaras, I don't keep them all open at once. I just like pick ones that are like the oldest and go through them. Ideally, I literally need 3 mascaras, 1 normal, 1 primer and 1 waterproof. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Always on a lash hunt. I feel like mine are quite straight but long, and I always like volume. So like I want the volume, length, everything. 9 isn't too bad, but ideally no more than, I'd say like 3 or 4, like 2 regular mascaras and then a waterproof. I'd say, no, take it back, say 5. Like a cool coloured mascara, a waterproof, a primer, and then 2 regular ones, like no more than 5. So single powder shadows, I have 13. Not too bad actually. Most of them are a culprit from Urban Decay. I counted the palette as separate shades. So I have 4 in the palette and 4 singles. I love the Moon Dust single formula. I think it's elite. The 4 Fenty Diamond Bombs, I know I could put them in the highlight category, but I mainly use them as body/eye toppers. I love the Fenty Diamond Bomb formula, one of my favourites. How Many Carats? I've gone through a mini of that. That took me years, but now I've got the full size. I'm obsessed. Speaking about obsessed, Half Magic Glitter Puck. Both of the shades. I will buy every single shade they release of the Glitter Puck. It's the most intense single glitter shadow ever. I think that might be my favourite out of all of them. I feel like Half Magic is the most intense glitter. Fenty's Scattered, like beautiful. Urban Decay is like the trustworthy one. And I think that's all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Would never declutter any of these. If I was to declutter one thing from this category, maybe be the palette. There's something about singles I just prefer when it comes to like a nice shadow. I know a palette could be seen as more convenient, but no, I like a single. Similarly, moving on, I've got the liquid slash cream shadows. I have 13 of these. They're 3 half magic glitter liners, which I love. You don't always have to use them as a liner. Sometimes I just like grab some off the brush and just like tap it on top real gently. 2 made by Mitchell's, Blush Lights, Drip Drip and Bubble Trouble. Stunning. Use a fluffy brush. It's like giving Fenty Diamond Bomb but on steroids. Half Magic Sparkle Stick in Noir or Never, a sparkly black. About Face, Vertigo Flowers, Liquid Shadow. It's like a brat colour. I got it for the brat tour, but other than that, that's the only reason I bought it, which is really bad. So I need to use that colour more. KVD Sparkle Stick. I got this in like a Boots beauty bag. I think it's Hail Surge. Pretty champagne with like blue, gold, silver sparkles in. It's actually really pretty and really wearable. 3 Charlotte Tilbury Ice to Mesmerise cream shadows. I think I got champagne, rose gold, and oh, is it oyster? Something oyster. Oyster, that's like fish, isn't it? I don't know. Oyster pearl, I think. I think. That one's my favourite. It's like a cool turn taupe. The other 2, sometimes I use it as like blush or highlights. There's also a MAC Dazzle shadow that I need to get familiar with. I've not used that too much, but it's so pretty. I got it as a gift. And then the last thing I have is a Charlotte Tilbury like Pillow Talk Chameleon pencil. I got that in an advent, I think. It's okay, but 13, not too bad, but also I'm not too pleased with that. Needs to get lowered immediately. Eyeliners, I have 18. I have quite a variety from brands. I have some Urban Decay ones. I have Makeup by Mario, love them. I have a Pat McGrath one, love. A BH Cosmetics cream one, like a beigey cream. I don't know if that's like discontinued or not now, but I've had that for a few years and I always think a shade that's essential for like brightening. I know like white is sometimes good, but like a beigey cream is good. I have 2 Too Faced ones in like cool colours, a camo and a baby pink, because I was like, oh, a baby pink's fun. A Rare Beauty one, a Fenty Beauty one, a few Colourpop ones, and I have 3 Inglot gel liners from my kit, and I think they might be like the best liners out of my whole collection, so I think I'm keeping them. And I have some fun colours. I have like some neutrals, but then I have some like pops. I have like a pink, green, coppery bronze, like grey. I feel like if I had like a solid selection, I wouldn't need any more than like 5 to 10. 18's a bit excessive, and I do have some repeats, like dark browns. I must have like 5 or 6 dark browns. So that's like, I need to pick my faves. There is like some I have my eye on, like the Victoria Beckham ones, like they really intrigue me. But yeah, I need to like know what colours I want, know what formulas I like. I need to test them a bit more, like all over the lid, as liners, in my waterline. That's a big test. So yeah, 5 to 10 ideally I would like, but 18's a bit too much. So I need to trying and get rid of the ones I just don't like. They're just like collecting dust. So eye bases and glitter glues. I have 6 eye bases and 1 glitter glue. It's the Revolution glitter glue. I don't think a glitter glue serves me any purpose. Whenever I've used them, it does stop the fallout. However, it always makes I have oily eyelids, so it makes my shadows always crease. I figured if I use a finger or some setting spray, it does the job just as well and it eliminates the creasing. Even though I've got 1 glitter glue, which is good for me, let's be honest, probably the lowest thing in my whole collection. I feel like the glitter glue isn't serving a purpose. It was in my project pan as well. I think I need to like do that on here eventually, show you. I'd only ever need 1 / none at all. So that's good for me. That's like minimal girl. Eye bases, I have 6. I got a P. Louise one. I think I got that for free somehow. I've got a Beauty Bay one I've had for a while. It's my oldest one. The packaging's a bit damaged and it's a bit old, so I might have to get rid of it soon. That's like a skin tone tinted one. I do like that. It's trustworthy. I have a Fenty one. I got that because of Julia. I think it's like Julia Adams, Julia Makeup on... I forgot her name, but I love her. She used that one, it inspired me to get it. I love that one. But I've not been using it as much because I'm focusing on the Beauty Bay one. MAC 24 Hour Eye Base. Love that. Got that because I miss Megan and other like YouTubers who recommend MAC all the time. Love that one. I used it in my kit, so it's like half used already. The P. Louise base, very iconic product, similar to Beauty Bay, maybe more pigmented even. I haven't given that enough of a shot yet, so I carry on keeping that in my collection for now. And then there's two colour cases made by Mitchell. It's like a range of rainbow and neutral. You can use it as eye bases, eyeliners, eyebrows, face products. It's very multi-use. I think it's best as like an eye base / in your waterline. I haven't tried it enough yet, so I don't know if I'm going to keep them or declutter, but I think they're quite cool to have actually. It like covers all bases. I feel like ideally I'd only want like 3 in my collection, so I feel like 6 is a bit excessive at the minute. I could just rebuy the Fenty in both of these Mitchell ones and I'd be like set. I think I can live without a coloured or neutral base, so maybe just 2. Maybe a translucent one and a tinted one. So no more than 2, I'd say actually. Setting sprays, only got 4. I feel like ideally I'd want like maybe like 3 to 5, so I've hit my goal, I'm happy. I have 2 beauty crop ones, the Wee Cherie, I love that for hydration. And then there's another beauty crop one that I'm almost done with. It's like the full set, it's the one with like the beigey peachy cap. I've got like this much left, so that's going to be gone soon, so I'm going to have 3. Ideally, I would want 3 to 5 because I want like a hydrating one, I'd want like a setting one, then I'd want like a powerful one. Like, do you like the one size, the Kryolan spray? The one size one I've had nothing but good things about, so I do want to try that. So yeah, I'm happy with my setting spray collection, but I do want a heavy duty one. That's what I'm missing currently. Right, face primers is a bit bad. It used to be quite controlled, but now I've got quite a lot. They've all come out of nowhere. I have 15. No ma'am. I feel like ideally, like setting sprays, I'd want about 5 for different purposes. Like a gripping one for my oily skin, but then also a hydrating one, like blaring one. Do you know what I mean? I have the I can't speak. I have the Nessa Myrix one, the blaring balm. Love that. It's like pore blaring but not silicone-y, and you get such a massive amount of product. You can get it universal, which I own, or in like tinted shade. It does keep the oils at bay. Like this bit's bad, my nose is always bad, but it stayed matte but not flat the entire day. I have 3 beauty crop ones I got as a gift. Barely tried any of these yet. One's perfecting, one's blaring, and the other one's gripping. I have a Pat McGrath primer that's nearly gone, to be fair, so I'm going to be 1 primer down. That's literally got like 2 uses left. I would rebuy it, but the packaging was awful, but they have upgraded it since I bought the original. So maybe that's like a blaring primer. And then the e.l.f. Power Grip, I have 2 of them, a mini and a full size. The mini's actually half gone, so I'll be a 2nd primer down. Do love the e.l.f. Power Grip, very reliable, but I do prefer the niacinamide one because it's better for oily skin. Then I have a full size of the Milk Hydro Grip. I got that from an advent calendar. I've had a mini of it before. Do like it, but I just think you might as well get the e.l.f. because it does the same exact thing, but the Milk one is iconic and you get so much product, so that's going to last me ages. I've barely used it. Also, I got a Merit sample. I've nearly used that as well. Like, I've actually got quite a few nearly used up, so I don't feel too bad. Love that one. It's giving Glossier Future Dew, but less heavy, but I enjoy both. I have a Huda Beauty Blaring Jam. I've used it a few times, but not enough to gain. I think it's actually discontinued, so it must be a bit old. I'm starting to use it. I'll give you some thoughts once I've used it a bit more. This is the whole point of this inventory, to sort of like see what I have. I got a Benefit Professional sample recently. I need to try that. I used to have it years ago, but I forget how I feel about it. I think it is like pretty an OG one, and it's a bit like, it is really blaring. It's like a little tint to it. Now that I know how to do makeup better, not to toot my own horn, I'd like to see how it fares, because I feel like I had like hit and miss days when I used to wear it back in the day. I'm intrigued about her, and she's like an OG classic for us all. I don't know why I started speaking like that. There is 2 P. Louise ones. Got these in both advent calendars. I think there's like a moisturising one, like Bobbi Brown face base vibes, and there is a blaring one again. Face base one I've nearly used up. I actually really like that one. It's a bit like oily there, but if I use a matte foundation on top of it, it actually is a good pairing. What else? Oh yeah, 2 Made by Mitchell Glow Goos. That's giving like MAC strobe cream vibes. I really want to try the strobe cream, new packaging as well. I want to try the UV light, the purple one. But I have 2 Glow Goos. I think I have like a silver and a gold one. So I don't have too much of an opinion on that either, but they're really hydrating. Leave like a tinted base, like not metallic, but like if I turn my cheek, you'd see like silver. Like my high points would look silver or gold, depending on which one I have. I just want like 5 primers in general, please. Eyebrow products, I have 13. I have a lot of brow balms because they're my holy grails. At the minute, I use a brow balm, a brow gel in clear, and then 2 brow pens. I love like this, like my favourite type of brow I've done in years. Used to use pencils, pomades, eyeshadows, just not hit it the same. So I have 2 NYX brow pens, favourite brow pen, I've tried a few. I have a NYX clear brow gel, love that. 2 products by Ellie, a UK TikTok brand. I'm quite new to them products, so they have a proper good review, but first impressions of them, I did try them, enjoy them. Unicorn Cosmetics Bare Brows, I have 2, one's nearly used up. My go-to one that I've used for a few years now. The e.l.f. one, I had this for my kit. This was before I discovered Unicorn Cosmetics. I used to love this one, but it doesn't dry enough. I will use it up. Also have the ABH pomade, which I do like using from time to time. I've learned how to use it a bit better, but sometimes I have really bad brow days. If I go a bit heavy-handed, it's very easy to do that. But I do like having it in my collection. And then there is a L'Oreal Infallible Brow Gel. This is actually a contender for the NYX, not gonna lie. I tried it and I think it's a bit stronger, but I need to try it a bit more. But the NYX one and L'Oreal one are both like somewhat affordable, so pick your choice, pick your monster, pick your character. For Benefit 24-hour brow set, I used to love this back in the day, a few years ago, should I say. I haven't used it for a while, but I've not opened it yet. I'm hoping to get through some first. But yeah, this is like a pretty solid high-end one. Then the Cursus one I got in an advent calendar. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a dud. Maybe for like natural girlies with like not stubborn, like perfect brows. My brows aren't perfect. They may look it now, but the before are like very, like half the size of this. I need something to hold them up, and the Cursus one doesn't. It's for the natural girlies. It's not strong enough for me, so I'm currently using it for work. It's cute for work, but if I want like a structured brow like these, Cursus one ain't cutting it. I've liked that I've tried it because I was intrigued by it, but it doesn't do the job. I'd only recommend if your brows are perfect and you just want them like a little grooming, because they do like move into place, but they're not like a strong hold, should I say. Eyeshadow palettes. I want to make a dedicated video to my eyeshadow palette collection, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but I have 50. Lucky! I think I'd want to get it down a bit more, but 50 isn't too bad, I don't think. Not me being deluded, but I have my favourite ones are like these are Maya ones. I have all 3 of them. Pat McGrath Motherships, some Huda, Vizia, who am I missing? I think there's Dose of Colours there, there's Urban Decay, Charlotte Tilbury. I said Pat McGrath already. That might be my fave. Beauty Bay, I'm trying to pick. Danessa Myricks. There's also Natasha Denona, Jordana Tisha. I think I already said Beauty Bay. And the main brands, I sort of buy palettes from the same brands because they're my favourite. So here's a little pick for you. 50, I don't know, like I think palettes are very hard to get rid of in my opinion. I get really scared. I'm like, no, I don't want to say bye to you. But yeah, if you have any of these palettes, let me know. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be my next YouTube video. I'm going to open them all. Maybe do some swatches, unsure yet, but I'm going to show you all them in detail. 50, girl, I best talk about them. I best show you all my palettes, baby. So yeah, look for that in an upcoming video. I'm pretty set on 50 for now, maybe declutter some in the future. Oh my god, how did I forget Makeup by Mario? I love his palettes. Yeah, I'm loyal to eyeshadow palette brands, as you can tell. Face palettes, it's still a high number, but less than eyeshadow, 26. Got a few of these from my kit as well. There's Made by Mitchell's, blush palettes and like face palettes, Hourglass, I love Hourglass. Dior highlight palettes, I'm a sucker for those. I have a Fenty Diamond Bomb Trio. I do use that as highlight mainly actually, whereas the singles I use as eye toppers. Charlotte Tilbury face palette and contour highlight duo. Kat Von D contour palette and NARS blush palette. I have a Kevin Aquan face palette that my mum gave me, which I've been loving recently actually. And an Anastasia highlight palette, the Nicole Guerrero collab, which is iconic. I feel like 26 is a bit excessive, but I did get quite a few from my kit. I think I had like maybe like 20 before, so I gained like 6 or more. But yeah, they're made by Mitchell Blush books and bronze books. Love them actually. So yeah, I do need to test some of them a bit more. I feel like I do have a bit much. But I do like them all, so I don't know. In a real world, I feel like 5 to 10 would be like, yes, but I don't know if I'd ever get there. I think I don't really use the face palettes that much, not gonna lie. I always reach for singles, but yeah, I do like to have them. Maybe I'd get rid of some in the future. Maybe not 5, maybe not get down to 5 or 10 anytime soon, but that would be like in a real world. I feel like it'd be nice to have like a highlight palette, a blush palette, some face palettes, and that would like seal the deal. I don't think a bronzer palette, I have one bronzer palette made by Mitchell, one from my kit, but I feel like that's still versatile for like eyes, cheeks, if I'm ever on holiday I'm getting a tan. So yeah, I do want to keep it because I do enjoy Made by Mitchell powder formulas, but we'll just see. The bronzers, 13, that's not too bad. I feel like ideally I'd want like 5 to 10, so I'm not too far off. Got some Made by Mitchell, some matte glowy bronzers, a Beauty Crop face powder in a bronzer, a bronze Jouer, Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, Pat McGrath bronzer, 2 Hoolas, Urgy and Hoola Light, a Nabla bronzer, a discontinued Glowish, which is so beautiful, I'm not getting rid of that, and a Matt Jacobs Fantastic that's been discontinued too. There's different tones. I've got like some for when I'm tan, some for when I'm pale. Yeah, I feel like 13 isn't too bad, and I did like gain like 1 or 2 from my makeup collection, I think. Maybe just 1. So maybe I just had 12, but now I've got 13. I feel like 5 to 10 I'd want ideally, so I'm not too far off that. Like some cooler bronzers, some warmer, some olive, some reddish. But the MAC ones, they're like bronzer toppers for me. I was going to count them separately, but no. It's a bronzer vibe. I use it as a bronzer. Global Glow, probably my favourite. Gold Deposit, I do like for when I'm tan, but when I'm pale, it sometimes can be a bit like too warm. Powder Highlights, 17. I feel like the same as bronzers. I feel like I'd only need around like 10-ish highlighters and I'd be happy. I have a Half Magic one, a Becca one, a Makeup Revolution one, Kimchi, Fenty, Rare Beauty. I feel like Fenty are my favourite highlighters. Got a Pat McGrath one. Got MAC, also of MAC ones. House Labs is a newer one. Then I've got an Earthra one, a Benefit one. Take Two Cosmetics, I believe, which is like a UK like indie brand. And I have a Colourpop one. Colourpop one's a bit damaged and older, so yeah. Woo. But yeah, I'd like to get that down to like 10 ideally, but they have different, all these highlighters have like, they're mostly intense, like an intense highlighter, but I've got some like glittery ones, I have some like skin tone ones, I have some coloured ones. So I have quite a variety, to be honest. I like duochrome ones, like have it all. But yeah, I feel like ideally I could get it down to like 10, maybe like 10 to 15. I wouldn't, I feel like I've gone a bit over that, so I'd want to get it down for sure, but I do like most of them actually, like if not all. So it'd be quite hard to get rid of some, but I'm sure I could do it. This one's a bit embarrassing. Powder Blush, 33. A lot of them are MAC. MAC's my favourite. I have some Colourpop ones. I have some Pat McGrath ones. Cursus, made by Mitchell. I have a Pale Louise duo, got in like an advent, like cream and powder duo. It's cute baby pink. I've got NARS, Benefit, Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, Patrick Tart. I think I've sort of like covered it there. I have different formulas. I have like matte ones, satin ones, glowy ones, some like glittery ones, different colours as well. I have like baby pinks, some cool tones, some like duochrome blushes. Like I have like a MAC Petal Power. It's like pinky gold shift, very cute. 33 there, a bit excessive. But I feel like everyone struggles with powder blush, so I'd ideally want to get that down a bit more. I don't know how well I do with that. I probably struggle, but yeah, I've gone a bit over the top. But I think like 2/3 of the collection is literally MAC ones, and I love MAC ones. But yeah, I do love them all, and I always recommend a MAC blush. cream bronzer and contour, I'm going to put these in the same category. I have 6 cream bronzers and 1 cream contour. Cream contour from Pink Honey. I feel that's perfect. I don't need more than 1 cream contour. One that suits me when I'm pale and tan. That's very good. It's got a lot of product in, so it'll last ages. So I'd only ever want more than like only just 1 cream contour, so I'm happy with that. And then cream bronzer, there's 6. There's a Colourpop Soul Body one, Elf one, 2 Makeup by Mario's, a Charlotte Tilbury, and a Made by Mitchell. The Makeup by Mario one is my fave, so I think for cream bronzers I wouldn't need any more than 2, like a fair one and a tan one, and that's what I have in them. I could literally just go with them and be happy. It's perfect for full glams, no makeup. So yeah, the other ones are pretty, but it's like the turns off, it's too dark, or it's too like heavy. Like I like how thin the Makeup by Mario one is, and I would probably look for a different cream contour in the future because, like I said, it's a bit thick, and I feel like I just want like a more thin one. Maybe like a contour stick or something would be better for me. But I am happy 6 isn't too many, but ideally I'd only just need 2 because they do expire fast, or maybe just 3 just to play around with something new. Oh my god, all this talking's making me so thirsty. If you're still here, it shows that you like my collection and you like me. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Nice to meet you, I'm Cameron, and I'm glad you're liking the video. It's my first video, plan to make plenty more. You're surviving with me and my dry throat. Cream blush, 24, Excessive Girl. Most of them are from Made by Mitchell. I have the liquid ones, I have the blush sticks by him, and I have one from Chantecaille I got in like an advent. Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm, I love that. There's P. Louise ones that I'm unsure about yet. Beauty Crop one, I think I need to throw, that's a bit expired, but it was beautiful at the time. Makeup by Mario, like same like the powder. I mean the bronzer formula, I love that. I would buy that in more shades in a heartbeat. I think that's like my favourite cream formula, not gonna lie. Then there's a Refy one which is pretty, a Fenty one which is pretty, Rose Ink one. I think that brand's been discontinued or like on hold, but that shade's so pretty. And the Huda Beauty blush filter. Ideally, I think I'd want no more than like 5 to 10. So I have like a variation of formulas and colours, or maybe just one formula of my favourite colours for it, like baby pink, a bronzy beige, like a summery peachy, do you know what I mean? Like just like 5 different tones that I would use all the time. They do expire, and I don't want all my makeup to expire and go bad. So yeah, I feel like 5 to 10 would be like a generous amount, because at the minute I do have more than I should. Cream face palettes, 6. They're either the Comic Case highlight palette, which is stunning. I used that a few days ago actually after not touching it for a while. XL Curve Case, all blushes, a bit excessive, but I like it. It's just a fun part of my collection. And then 4 of the Curve Cases in lighter, light, medium, and then like darkest. I don't know if I'll keep that for long because it's not really for my skin tone, but the other 3 is great depending on time of year. Highlight palette's cute, and the XL one, I like to keep that for now. 6, feel like ideally I wouldn't need any more than, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3, but 6 is a bit much, but also not the worst, but also bad. I don't know. Cream highlights, 12. Girl, I have mostly Made by Mitchell ones again, the Blush Lights, the Slip Dews, a Pat McGrath highlight stick duo. I have a Charlotte Tilbury Spotlight highlighter. There's a Vive highlighter which is stunning. A Rodial highlighter thing I got in an advent calendar. It's cute. Nothing special. It's cute. It's just like a nice gold. Rare Beauty, how did I forget In Transcend? It's very pretty, like blush bronze highlight, like multi-purpose. I love that thing. And then I have like a blush stick as well of Made by Mitchell. Ideally, I think I wouldn't need any more than 2 or 3. A pinky, a gold one, and then like a blushy bronze highlight. So maybe like 3 to 5 of that. So 12's a bit much, but what can you do? I'm a makeup collector and hoarder, baby. Nearly done, promise. Pressed powders, 13 of those. I have a NARS one, that was a sample, nearly used up. Maybelline Superstay, wasn't my fave, but it's nearly used up. I have a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, that's brand new. Always wanted to try that, so I'm excited. Beauty Crop ones, I have a few of them. They're newer to my collection from my kit. Unsure how I feel, they may be going if I don't like them, because powders make or break for me. Maybelline Fit Me, my all-time fave. I have like a tan shade and a pale shade. Love them. I normally get backups, so that's why I've got like 3 or 4, can't remember. But yeah, they don't go anywhere. Then made by Mitchell brightening powders. So I wouldn't class them as the same exact product, but they're in here because it's a pressed powder. But I'd use like a pressed powder, maybe a loose powder, and then brightening to finish off a look. So I have like pale ones and like ones for when I'm more tan. Need to test them out, still unsure about them. I feel like ideally for pressed powders, I do go through them quite fast. I wouldn't want any more than like 3 to 5. So I have like my trusty Maybellines, and then maybe like a brightening 1 or 2, and then like something new to try. So I'd say like 3 to 5 would be cool. I think this part of my collection grew due to my kit. I've like doubled it. It's not too bad because I'm testing out like half of it really, but yeah, we'll get it down. I'm picky with powder, like I said. Loose powder also grew quite a bit due to my kit. 14. Most of my beauty crop ones, because they were in my kit, I have like a peach one, a lilac one, a pink one, translucent skin tone ones for when I'm fair, light or medium. Need to test them out, unsure about the formula on me, but I like that I've got different colours because I've always been intrigued by a lilac and a peach. My Huda ones are my fave. The Anastasia one is cute, quite bulky there. Do like it though, it's very blaring. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit heavy sometimes. And the Laura Mercier is a trusted OG fave. I feel like my 2 favourites are the Huda and Laura. But yeah, I need to test out some of these. I feel like ideally for loose powders, like I said, I'd probably just want like 3 to 5. But I do love the Huda ones. I'd just have 5 Huda ones if it was down to anything. Yeah, I do love the Laura one, but I feel like if I just had one to pick, I'd pick Huda, not gonna lie, because she's the best for a reason, baby. Foundations, I have 14. I'd love to get that down a bit more. That's a bit too much for me, a bit overwhelming. I feel like 5 to 8 is like a good ground for me. I have like a Revolution white mixer, which is nice if something's too dark. Maybelline Fit Me in my tan shade. 2 Pat McGrath ones, which is my most favourite, but they've reformulated it, so I'm scared. In pale and a tan shade. I have the Fenty Skin Tint, which I love. I have the Glossier one, which is cute, like very no makeup. Made by Mitchell Skin Tint. Need to get my opinions on that, but I'm liking it. L'Oreal Infallible from my kit. I need to like get used to that. Sorry if you can hear noises, by the way. It's probably kids. Fucking kids. The L'Oreal one, need to get myself more acquainted with it. I think I liked it, I'm sure. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte. I have to mix this one because even though I'm oily skinned, it's too heavy on its own. So I always mix it with like the Glossier one, just to like make it less matte and less cakey because it's really full coverage, girl. Elf Halo Glow, always mixing that one in as well. The MAC Studio Fix, it's a newer one. Colourpop Pretty Fresh, which I'm trying to use up. It's one of my oldest and it's a bit too pale for me, so I'm always mixing it in with something. But yeah, I'd like to get the foundation down to like 5 to 8 ideally. Not too far off that, but yeah, there's a bit of work to do. Colour correctors, 6. 5 of them are the ELF and one's the Huda. All the ELF ones got added to my collection from my kit, so I would have only had one, which would be cool. The Huda one, I love it. Sometimes a bit too dark. I wish I got in like a lighter pink, but it's like a dark peach. And then I have the ELF one in the light peach there. I need to try out the ELF corrector, see which ones I'm even bothered about. I'd probably at most keep like the peach one and maybe the green one for a bit of my redness I suffer with. But I want to try them all out, give them a fair shot. So I don't think this collection will be too big for too long. So I only want 1 or 2 in my collection, so a bit over. I would have been within it, but because I added them all, yeah, that's why. So I'm testing some, so this may drop in the future. Again, concealers, I've got about 12. ELF ones from my kit, that's now mine. Glossier Stretch, a NARS Pot one. The NYX Serum Concealer, the Fenty Eye Brightener, the Huda Beauty Fur Filter Concealer, and the Too Faced one, which is my fave. My favourite ones are like the Too Faced one, the Huda one, the NARS Pot Concealer. ELF Hydrating is it's like a dupe of the Too Faced concealer. They're from my kit, so yeah, ideally concealer wise, I'd only want about 5 concealers in my collection. Yeah, I'm happy with most of these concealers. I don't think I have an issue with any of them actually. Maybe the Glossier and the Made by Mitchell are a bit too balmy for my under eyes because they are dry, but they also just crease. I have like a line under each one. We all do. It's normal. But yeah, it does crease more than my other concealers, but I do love it. It's still so pretty on the under eye. We're nearly at the end, by the way. Stay on. Onto the lips, final bit. We have 3 lip tints. I think ideally, I feel that's like quite a good one actually. I have a Romand one. I have a Rare Beauty one I got on an advent. There's like similar colours to be honest. And then the Fenty one, which is like a bold red popsicle one. They went viral on TikTok. I feel like ideally I'd want 3. I'd maybe want like a bold one, a pinky one, then a nude one. So I need to like mix it up a little bit because I have like 2 pinks and a bold. So I'm missing like a nude one sort of, but I don't have any intention on buying one anytime soon. But yeah, I do like a lip tint. I feel like it's good for like holidays. If you're sweaty like me, can't wear much makeup at all apart from like brows and some on my lips. So if I do a lip tint and wipe it off, I have a bit of colour and it doesn't fade. The Fenty one sticks. I brought that on holiday. I trust her. Maybe I need to buy more Fenty shades, but then there's this Sasha one, Sashu. I'm intrigued in them. But yeah, 3. I'd probably just want 3. So I'm happy with this number. Just maybe a few swaps here and there. Right, this is embarrassing now. Lip liners are 47. Ooh. To be fair, I did get some from my kit, but most of them are like my own. Huge lot of MAC ones. These are mine. Love my MAC ones, my babies. I have from my kit P. Louise and Made by Mitchell liners. Some Half Magic ones that are long wearing. Maybelline Lifter, which is long wearing. I have some NYX ones. Not my faves formula wise, but the colours are stunning. Refi ones, also long wearing. I like a mixture. Like the MAC ones are probably like my all-time favourite, but they're not that long wearing, but they're like somewhat decent. I have a Rimmel one, a Kimchi one, a Steve Laurent one, I don't know where that's from. Maybelline, the Gone Grasian, the sensational lip liner, the twisty ones. And Charlotte Tilbury ones, how could I forget? Iconic Nude's one of my faves. I think I've spoke about them all. 47's loads. I don't need 47, but I love lip liners. Like I have such a love for them. I don't know what I could get it down to. Maybe if I picked like my all-time faves, maybe like 20 to 25. That's me. That's probably way too much, but it's better than 47. So maybe 20 to 25 is a goal. But I don't know if I can ever get to that, not gonna lie. Lipstick, also embarrassing. All these lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss. Laugh at me, babes. It's my highest category. 55 lipsticks. Most of them are MAC, just MAC lip products are like my fave. MAC lipsticks and Charlotte Tilbury are like most of my collection here. Some is a Maya one, some of the balms, I've counted them in the lipsticks because they do leave a tint. I have like a Lisa Eldridge one, a couple of Half Magic, there's some Made by Mitchell, there's a P. Louise one, Rimmel, Victoria Beckham, Clinique. Yeah, I have different ones. I have some like natural lipsticks, some satins, some mattes, some frosts. Safe to say, I do have like a good extensive range. I have like nudes, reds, some purples, some pinks, some pales. I feel like I've like crossed the board pretty well. At least it's not basic, same colour. But yeah, 55, like I said. If I could get like 20 to 25, maybe 30. I like having a range, okay. Girl, they're gonna expire. But lipstick's last stages in my opinion. Then last one, lip gloss. Lip gloss, same as lip liners. I have 47. Girl, I must look for a lip gloss. I have some Isamaya ones. These are my favourites, by the way. I have Isamaya lip blacks. I have Half Magic ones, Fenty ones. I have like a new stick one, then like the OG gloss bombs. Some Refi ones. Kiko, some NYX, I've got Dior lip oil, Elf lip oil, Pat McGrath, the MAC balms, that went iconic for everyone not using them properly, girl. Then I have some like more single ones, like a Viva Lip Dew, a House Labs lip oil, Peaches and Cream lip glosses, UK brand, NYX, ooh, the Duck Plump burns like hell, but love. Got Huda Beauty, Milk Makeup, Made by Mitchell. How did I forget? I always got loads of Made by Mitchell, child. Yeah, way too many. I'd say like 20 to 30 is better than 47. So if I get rid of some, that would be cute. I think my favourite, top 3 favourite lip glosses is Amaya ones. Love all the colours and the glitter. Half Magic the same. Fenty ones like my go-to. I've used them since the OG Fenty Glow came out. I love my lip gloss collection. I'm very fond of it, as well as my lip liners, lipsticks. Like, I'm proud of that collection, even though I have loads. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. my first ever video. I had so much fun filming this. If you have any suggestions on what you want me to film, let me know and I will happily do it. It's not like beauty related videos. Just let me know if you earn anything that I earn. Any categories you're high in, let me know. I would love to know. I will get back to you all. Thanks and bye. See you in the next one. Bye.